First, this Teairra Mari chick, I think she thinks 50 is something to play with. I personally don't think 50 is anything to play with. And second, 50 just says he got her fired, proving that 50 isn't something to play with. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so apparently, Teairra Mari went on the Breakfast Club. Okay, just so we can be clear, there's a couple of things that I'm going to talk about here. But the first thing that I want to speak about is how Teairra Mari, I think that's how you say her name. She went on the Breakfast Club recently and she spoke about 50 Cent. Now, I just don't think people understand how dangerous it is to file a lawsuit against someone that is baseless. I don't think people understand how dangerous that could be. And when I say dangerous, I don't mean nobody's going to jail over it. I mean, in the event that you lose, there's a good chance that you might lose a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, so she goes on the Breakfast Club and she speaks about how she was ordered to pay $30,000. Now, in my opinion, one of the worst things that she did regarding talking about this is she makes jokes. And she says basically that she considers this a joke. She takes 50 as a joke. She's taking the courts as a joke. So one of the things that she says is that he did not win the lawsuit. That's actually not what happened in the case. 50 Cent did not win the lawsuit. What she says has happened is she described her lawyer. He ended up dropping the case because it looked like Marie and her ex-boyfriend, Akbar Abdul Ahid, were in cahoots. When your own lawyer, I'm not trying to laugh at this, but when your own lawyer looks at you and say, come on, when your own lawyer is looking at you thinking this, it's like, yeah, you probably should not have ever filed that lawsuit. That did not make any sense. Anyway, she says that her lawyer believed that her and her ex-boyfriend were in cahoots. For everybody that's not sure about what happened was her ex-boyfriend had uploaded some videos of fellatio, I believe it was, online that she had did to him. Then, after those was uploaded, a lot of people shared it on Twitter, I believe, or on wherever they shared it at. A lot of people shared it. One of the people that shared it was 50 Cent. She decided to sue 50 Cent, even though a lot of other people also shared, liked, and commented and everything else. So she decided to sue 50 Cent. So her lawyer was like, look, I don't want no more parts of these shenanigans. Anyway, her lawyer was like, I can't represent you no more because it just looks crazy. Basically, he didn't want this to be on his resume. Look, man, he's like, look, I got bigger and better things to do in life, yo. If I represent you here, I'm going to look like a cornball. I'm going to look like a sucker. So he bounced. And so she says, okay, so hey, that's why she has to pay 50, basically. She has to pay 50 because her lawyer left, and the judge was like, okay, hey, you lost. You got to pay him his legal fees. Remember, that's what she's paying. 50 cents legal fees. Well, not all of them, some of them, I believe. When asked if suing 50 Cent was worth it, she went on to say, yep, and I would have, but I wouldn't have believed Akbar. I wouldn't have gone to meet him. I wouldn't have tried to hear him out. Like, I would have just changed my number then and just proceeded with my case. So I'm not 100% sure what the hell she's talking about going on there. But basically, she's saying, Axe, was it worth her suing 50 Cent? And she says that she'd do it again all over again, even after losing, because her lawyer thought that it was a frivolous lawsuit. Or whatever the case was, her lawyer decided to bail on her. I don't know about these people and their level of intelligence. It is what it is at this point. So she was also asked if she ever tried to reach out to 50. She was like, no, what for? Y'all know Curtis is a mess. He makes me laugh. He tickles me. He's very hilarious. He's actually been bringing out some of my funny side. So, I mean, I don't know. That's when she drove 50 Cent, as everybody, people that don't maybe know. She sent 50 Cent via Western Union, which cost her like $5. So, you know, shout out to you. Anyway, she was saying, I'm going to play the games because at first I wasn't. I let him drag me for at least a month. Then I'm like, you know what? F you. In May 2018, that's when she filed a lawsuit against 50 and it had to post an explicit because her boyfriend had posted explicit photos of her. Anyway, so that's not even the weirdest thing that's come out of this case for everybody that don't know, for everybody has not been following this particular case. Wait, hold on. Also, might I also add, 50 once again accused Marie of dodging his invoice and asking for the additional $25,000 from her. And after Marie failed to turn up in court last month, it was reported that a warrant was out for her arrest, was issued for her. Although she later called it fake news. I don't know if a warrant was issued for her arrest or not, but I did hear about it. I might have made a video that there was an alleged warrant issued out for her arrest. Also, might I add, it seems that 50 might have gotten a young lady fired from her show. Now, I'm not laughing because anybody's fired. I'm not an advocate of people being out of work. Let's just be clear on that. But apparently, it's being alleged that 50 Cent might have gotten her fired from Love and Hip Hop. Now, as we know, for everybody that don't know, like that's like a prerequisite to be on that show, to just, you know, be in shit. I don't know no other way to put it. But a prerequisite to be on that show is either to be somebody who is not to be effed with or to be somebody who likes to F with people. Like that's a prerequisite. I don't know. Anyway, so it says here in the in this article right here by Hot News Hip Hop, it says the power and influence of 50 Cent go a long way, and things potentially hit a new high in this feud because, according to 50, he's the brains behind Teairra Mari's reported firing from the show. He posted the news on social media and added a message to her as his caption. See, don't play with me. I don't want to play, he wrote. He may not want to play, but when it comes down to it, he's downright ruthless. Now, okay, check this out. How does he expect her to pay him now? I have no idea. But this is 50 Cent. So apparently, he's saying that he's gotten her fired. And he's also saying that she still owes him money. So this is why you do not sue people in court over baseless accusations. It just usually doesn't play out well. Because also, you have to understand, sometimes people will sue you just to take you to court and, like, you know, try to make you lose money. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to go hire a lawyer and everything else. Not everybody got lawyers in their family. I personally got lawyers in my family. But not everybody has lawyers in their family that will take up their, you know, oh, wow, you're getting sued? Yeah, why not? I'm going to help you out. Not everybody has that. So often when somebody is getting sued, you got to go pay some lawyers. And on top of that, the lawyers in your family might not be that good. So whatever. Anyway, so this is what's going on with her. She should have just either not gotten into the internet feud with 50 Cent. Well, first of all, she shouldn't have tried to sue him. Second of all, she should not have gotten into the internet feud with 50 Cent. And you want to know what the funniest thing about absolutely all of this is? Wasn't it that feminist lawyer? I forgot her name. I forgot the lady's name. Anybody know the lady's name? Put it in the comment section. But wasn't it that feminist lawyer that got her to sue 50 Cent in the first place? And then after she got, because there was a lawyer, I forgot her name. She was the same one that was going after Weinstein and everybody else. And she specifically wanted to go after 50 Cent. And she specifically, if I remember correctly, asked people if they had if 50 Cent ever did anything to them or anything like that, because she wanted to go after him for whatever the reason was. And then this lady stepped up a couple of weeks later, and that's how all of this started. That's crazy. I believe that is, if my memory serves me correctly, I can't be wrong. Leave it down in the comment section. I forgot the name of the lady that was her first lawyer. So now, hearing that her lawyer said, you know what, I don't even want any parts of this. That's just like some extra BS, just some really, really, really extra BS. Anyway, leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about this, about everything that we spoke about the fact that she might have lost her job, about the fact that she thinks 50 Cent is a game, the fact that she might not think that she might not think that she doesn't have to pay 50 Cent, and the fact that these courts might not want to keep letting her play around with them. Because it's one thing not to pay the person that you owe, but it's another thing to go on social media and make a mockery out of whoever the hell the judge was that ruled in his favor. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.